Kaidan Symons from our very own Falmouth and Penryn Amateur Boxing Club earned his gold in the 81 to 86 kilogram category at the tournament last month. He spoke to Alice Vickery earlier about the atmosphere of the event.
Yeah, it was a mad atmosphere up there. A lot of people there, all excited boxing now because obviously it's the first one since COVID. Yeah, it was really a good atmosphere. Well, yeah, I was pacing up and down the hall when I was before I got to fight, so I was really nervous at the time. The first one in like 2 years, and obviously I'm not managing now.
My name's Chris Martin. I'm one of the senior coaches at the Falmouth and Penryn Boxing Club. I've been there since the club started in the beginning at Falmouth School, and probably been there about 15 years now. In the very beginning there was a few troubled boys in the school, so they wanted for them to start boxing and take their aggression out on the bags rather than people, boys. So that's how it really started in the very beginning.
Yeah, well, my name's Dan Cole. I've been boxing since I was a kid really. My dad took me to the old Saracen club when I was 7 years old. I was there to the last day it shut when I was 13. And I came on board with Chris and Salvi at this club 12 years ago. We started off at Falmouth School. We was there for about a couple of years, maybe tops. And then we never got Amtrazina sent out, we got kicked out. And we was there ever since. We've been here for nearly 4 years now. And obviously the club keeps growing and growing. And here we are today.
I think seeing the likes of Kaidan coming through, he came to us, not only him, but Kaidan came to us, 14, 15-year-old, really nervous. First time we took him away, had a really hard job to get him to go into the ring because of his nervous. But after he had his first bout, he got so much out of that bout and made him much more confident in himself. And I think that's what boxing does. It makes you so much more confident in yourself, yeah.
Well, that's a good question, that one, because I think everyone's seen that. When he first came, as a person, what I was talking about, he wouldn't even say bougie. Even when me and Chris took up to his second bout in Bournemouth, he had brought his mate with him, just to keep him company. Now, you can't keep him quiet. He's brought him right up himself, because he's so confident now. And he's just full of it, isn't he, really, basically. He's a good character, you can't keep him quiet about it. So, as a person, he's brought him a load of confidence, self-esteem, everything. Boxing-wise, he's always had a good jab, really. And from a young age, his first bout, we boxed a boy from Torbay. I didn't really want to do it, to be fair. There was no one else around that way. He had 3, a 103. And Kaidan's first bout on a home show. And I was thinking, oh, Christ, I can't send him to use your jab and move. And he ended up dropping him and beating him. And ever since then, I always matched him. People said he didn't be match hard, but he has been match hard when he was a youth. And I already seen it because he boxed another lad from Barton Hill who was more than him. And he split away his eye. He had to box another lad from Froome. And he had a good record, Kaidan beat him. So he always has boxed good people as a youth. As a senior now, he's boxing the people that have double his experience, so that's where he's at, basically.
When I was little, I used to watch it a lot, but my mum wouldn't let me do it, so when I cut after 16, I just came down the club, started from there really. I've always been in love with boxing, but I've never really pursued it. Yeah, I like a lot of boxing when I was younger, like Mike Tyson, all the old greats. One that I do like Gervonta Davis. I like his style. It's not really the same as mine, but I do like how ferocious he is. I mean, like fierce he is. I like him a lot. I've got a tattoo of him as well, so that's my favourite boxer. He's not too much older than me, really. It's just the last couple of years I've been watching him, following him and all that, and I do like his style a lot. I like his style. He's a knockout artist. He's good. pissed off, mate. Put all the hard work in now, but that's what happens now. I amateur boxing, obviously due to COVID, so nothing you can do really. But pissed off, mate. Fought since August, you know, so what's it good? 6, 7 months, 8 months. Feel a bit sick really. All this hard work you put in, but it's all still training. You know, it's still under my belt now. I'm training. You just drop, energy just drops. My energy's like quite a drop now because all excited and all that, and all nerves and all just no nerves now.
Absolutely gutted. He trained 8 weeks for this start. His opponent had to pull out the month before. I know he can't help it, COVID, but I don't want to get him active, obviously, because he's got potential. He doesn't fulfill it boxing once a season.
Well, he could hopefully do well in the elite championships. Yeah, I mean, the further you go up, because you've got a lot more boxers to choose from. There are bigger areas when you get up into London and those areas. They've got hundreds of boxers they can choose from in those clubs, and they are really good boxers. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's no reason why he can't go all the way.
Because we're so far away from everyone, it's like it's a bit of a pain to like get them. No one wants to travel down to us. We don't mind travelling, but it's always hard to get the bouts. But now, obviously with COVID being here the last 2 years, I don't have many bouts at all, so I want to get like as many as I can, get the experience, and then maybe in the future go pro. That's the end goal for me.
It'd be lovely to win or get into the ABA finals or get an ABA title. Yeah, you know, I don't think there's not many people down here have done that before.
Boxing wise, this is where we are. You know, there's no sparring from it, which is, I think, is key to development, not wars, but to work on stuff he's been taught. All the boys in the gym know what he's going to do, and we have to travel to my mate's gym in Plymouth, Marley's, to get good sparring with the pros, obviously Torbay. But it's just getting the bouts in as well. We have to travel like 3 hours just to get to Bristol, and there's nothing in Bristol. So we look at next season, we're looking at the Midlands and the North West and London just to get them bouts. So to get them a lot of bouts, to progress them, we have to be travelling all the time. It's quite hard to travel to London every other week.
Right, did they tell you go the wrong way?
Well, I always say a little prayer in my head every time. I do. Live every moment of it, really, every shot. Because you're so emotionally involved with them, attached to them. It's not just like a coach, an old school coach, and get on with it. You know, you've got like a relationship with these boys. So if you lose, like, if they lose, you lose, sort of thing. That's the way I see it anyway. I can't sleep. Chris is the same, to be fair. I know you can't. Me and him step all like thinking about stuff to do with the boxing. So, yeah, it's just, it's a roller coaster of emotion, really.
I just can't see his shoulder.
Bring it in. It's a lot.
He seems alright. It seems like he's a bit smaller and maybe a bit stockier, but I can outbox him. It's a big ring as well, so but better for me, like.
In between calls, okay, to get a breath of daytime too. Me and Dave will discuss something. Just listen, not clear anyway. Get in his zone when we go up to him, just tell what he does. He's actually just angles here. He's making that for more ridiculous, right?
Symons in the red, Kowalski in the blue.
His movement, his jab, I'd say, is key. It's key to beat anyone, really. You beat pressure fighters like that, keep him on the end of your jab, like I just said. His movement, like I said, he's hard to nail clean, and he's quite smart, really, as well, really. But he's really a complete package, really. He dedicates himself.
Nerves, yeah, a lot of nerves. It's sort of calmed down a lot now, but it's still, you do still really get really nervous, like, but yeah, a lot of nerves. Yeah, it's weird, yeah, once you've done it you feel real good, but before you get in there you're like, oh, I don't really want to do it. I'll get nervous every time. It's just, I think it's sport, what goes with the sport, I mean, alongside of it.
How can you score that first round, shoot, and not the last round shoot? It just doesn't make sense. Like, what are you watching? Like, that last round, he didn't land fuck all enough on you. You turn it and you landed heavy shots. That last round was convincing. You won. So how can you just give him one? Yeah. I'll say what I see, mate. If I think you lost, I'll tell him that you lost. But there's no way you lost that last round. Or the first.
I don't know. What the fuck is that? It's not fucking punch, is it? Hey,
Yeah.
he's not even fucking hitting me, he's doing that. He's doing no.
What's the score of the shot? He's right there, he's got one on show, anyway, so at least you know you can hurt you now.
He went to sleep in the second round. He won the first round, but he didn't do enough in the second round. And it was very close, even though we thought that he might have just won it. It was a really close bout.
I've had a million phone calls with him when he's nervous, all of that stuff, but he's my mate, obviously. But yeah, it's good for all of us at the club, just to see where he's come from. Like I said, when he's 15, he didn't have his first bout until he was 16. And we're going to give him a chance, really, because he was nagging all the time. And he was there every week, and look how he's ended up. He's natural talent, you know, developed. So yeah, it'd be a proud moment, really. And not just for him as well, like Callum's not far behind him, you know, and then young Harry's coming up, and all the others. He sees that in the gym, he's just like a conveyor belt, really.
Maybe they look up to me as well, a little bit, but I would say so, yeah. Not everyone might say so, but I would say so myself.